update Austin's situation if there's
playing tonight. We got a cold.
Teams of in terms of keeping a big team like Edmonton and their speed to the perimeter, how difficult is that as one of the bigger clubs?
Well, I mean, just in general, you got to play right, and you have to do it every night. When you go from team to team in the league, there's hardly any difference between them. These guys got skill down the middle of the rink for sure, and so we got to do our best to make sure they don't have the puck flying through the middle of the rink.
Does a team play differently against a team when their starter is not going to be playing and it's a little used backup?
I don't know. I don't know how much you think about that, to be honest with you. You're trying to, the other team doesn't want you getting pucks to the net. You're trying to get pucks to the net. You're trying to find second chances off every goalie. You know, I think what the goalie does for you is it gives you confidence. When he's not in, maybe that makes a difference to you. I don't know how much it makes a difference to the opposition, to be honest with you.
What did you like about the last couple of games that you'd like to see the team build on here tonight?
Well, I just think in general, we've been playing better. When we lost to Washington, I thought we played fine. When we start on time and play hard, we give ourselves a chance, and I think that's what you ask for. I think when you get a group like ours who's trying to get better every day, you know, what happens is your expectations change, and you just go to the rink and you play, and if you win, great. But over time, if you want to be good at it, you got to become an everydayer. You just got to do it right every single day, and the best players, that's what they do. They're driven, they're focused, and they do it every day. You need your team to do that in order to have success. That's preparation, that's being a good pro, that's doing it right. They feel good, whether they don't feel good, whether you traveled, whether you're not. So, I mean, that's the test for us each and every night.
How much does your best player being that kind of guy set the tone for everybody else?
Well, 100%, but the best player is also 20 years old. Okay, so leadership, as much as we like to rush leadership usually comes when you figured out your own game. So when you're working for a living and you're not doing a very good job, you're not worried about everyone else, you're focused on yourself, getting yourself going. When you got everything going good and you become a real veteran pro like Hainsey and like Marlowe, you have lots of time for the other people. But when you first arrive in the league, you're trying to figure it out yourself. So Russian leadership is tough too.
How long does it take to figure it out?
Yeah, great question.
When a guy like Kadri's checking, you know, when he has McDavid say that's his role, can you sense those sort of players, their eyes light up, they like the challenge, that sort of challenge?
You know, for sure. I mean, obviously it's, you know, that's what he does. He does it real well, but he also scores. So he's an effective player. When he's got a job, he's more effective. What you have to decide as the coach is how much rhythm you want off the bench and how much you want it disrupted.
They have their centers spread out, Draisaitl, McDavid separated on lines, Nugent Hopkins on a third line. How does that maybe change the offensive look when they've got them spread out over 3 lines versus on just 1 or 2?
Well, I guess the way I look at it is they're deep down the middle right now, and so that spreads you out more. You know, obviously they have reasons to play them together. You know, for us, we're just going to approach it like we always would, is we're going to identify who the good players are. We're going to make sure we're aware of them, but we're going to play with good structure and play right, and those things usually look after itself. But you got to know where the good players are for sure.
Have you ever coached a great player who didn't want to raise his game playing against the other kind of defining players? No. But
the other thing about it is when you say, have you ever coached a great player? So if great's really great, all great players do it right all the time. That's what they are. You got elite drivetrain, so they're dying to play against the best. They want to be in the big moments. That's what great players are.